Hey foodies, welcome back to my channel. Today we're making a delightful dessert, taro balls in sweet coconut milk with a twist, grass jelly. It's a perfect blend of textures and flavors, so let's get started. First, we'll start by preparing our grass jelly. Take your grass jelly powder and mix it with water according to the package instructions. I'm using 15 grams of grass jelly powder with 35 grams of water, which is good for 2 to 3 packs. Give it a good stir until it's completely dissolved. Now in a separate pan, heat 20 grams of white sugar and 200 milliliters of water to a boil. I have decided to add a piece of brown rock sugar for a richer flavor. You may also replace it with brown sugar. Once the sugar has dissolved and water is boiling, pour in the grass jelly mixture. Let it cook for a minute or so until it boils again. Remove the grass jelly mixture from the heat and into a bowl or tray. Let it set in room temperature for 2 hours until it solidifies. While the grass jelly sets, let's move on to our sago pearls. Start by boiling some water in a saucepan, then add in the sago pearls. Cook them until they turn translucent, which usually takes about 10 to 15 minutes. So for me, they actually took about 20 minutes, so you might need to eyeball them for a little bit longer if it didn't turn translucent yet. Once they're cooked, drain the sago pearls and rinse them under cold water to remove any excess starch. Leave them aside or in the fridge until it's time to use them. Let's take a look at our grass jelly. It has now set and ready to be kept in the fridge. It's time for the mango. So I have here the green skin mango, or also called 青皮芒 or 泰国芒 in Chinese. So this mango, even though it is in green color, it is actually already ripe, different from the typical yellow mangoes that we know of, where the green color means that it is still unripe. I'm not so sure about the difference between the two mangoes, but for sure this mango is so juicy and so sweet. If you can find a green skin mango near you, please do try it. I'm stealing a piece and it's yummy. Now let's pour some taro balls into boiling water. I do not have a gauge for this. You can put as many as you want based on personal preference, but I think a handful of taro balls per person should be enough. Here I'm actually I think I took about 3.5 handfuls, so there were actually too many for 2 of us. So boil them until they start to float up, and once they start to float up, close the lid and boil for another 5 minutes and you can remove them from the water. Similarly to the sago pearls, take it out and rinse it in cold water to remove excess starch. Now it's time for the essence of the recipe. I'm making the sweet coconut milk mixture. Keep in mind, the measurements on the screen is suitable for 2 packs. I actually made more than enough, so the ones on the screen will be better if you are making it for 2. So this is my new measuring cup, which I like so much, and I'm not sure why I'm pouring it into the measuring cup, then to the bowl, and then you will see later that I'm pouring it back to the measuring cup. Once you have added all the 3 ingredients together, give it a good mix. Joke's on me because now I have another bowl to wash where I could have just used one of them from the beginning. Slice up the grass jelly into cubes, then gently lift them up to separate them. Finally, let's assemble the dessert. Add grass jelly to the base, then add sago pearls. Top it off with some taro balls also the mangoes. Last but not least, the sweet coconut milk that we have made earlier. Now it's time to enjoy this sweet, refreshing dessert. This is for my husband and I'll be making another bowl.